Hey guys, this is going to be the reading for the full moon in Libra. It's an eclipse, so we have to look back on Libra season back in October. What was going on? Because whatever was going on around then, we're closing it up now. So if there was karmic cycles, finally going to tie up those loose ends, and Libra, a lot of new connections are going to be coming together, a lot of new beginnings, new relationships, new soulmates. So let's see what's going on with that. I did a reading last night, and all right, so there was the devil energy, but then there was like a rose in the picture, and it was kind of like, yeah, there's all this devil energy around, but that devil energy is from shit that needed to be closed out back in October. And like I said, tying up loose ends now. But when you're tying up those loose ends, there's all this like karmic, shitty, heavy energy. But the rose symbolized the beauty that's growing out of all this dark shit. So let's see. What's happening with this eclipse? We got the Queen of Cups at the bottom. In the reading last night, because this is the deck I was using offline when I was like first pulling on the eclipse, and last night the reading that I did end up doing, I was talking about this Four of Cups. Now normally this cup is in the cloud, and they're just like ignoring it. It's like, I don't want that. I don't got time for that. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to deal with that. But in this Four of Cups, he's pouring out all the feeling, and he's looking at it. He's looking at it. And then we got the Four of Pentacles. In this deck, the tax collector's here. It's like, ooh, time to let go. Time to let go of what you've been holding on to for so long. Especially if it's been since October that you've been holding on to this. Probably longer, because karmic cycles, they're like lifelong until we become aware of them and then break them. And then we've got the Emperor. We also had the Emperor in last night's reading. There's a lot of Emperor energy looking for their Empress, and there's so many Empresses looking for their Emperor. And then we got the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. She's like observing her feelings. She like feels so much. But she's looking at one thing in particular. She's taking out and she's looking at one thing in particular to really look at the feelings. Look at the feelings that you haven't been looking at or haven't wanted to. All right. I love repeat messages. I do. They're important because it's like, yeah, you're right. You read it right last time, Lynn. All right. So, offline, another card that I pulled for this. I'm glad these cards are coming back because it's validating what I was reading last night. The Hermit. Now, with the Hermit card, normally he's just standing there, he's holding the lantern, he's, shining the light in the dark. He's seeking answers that are like hidden. But in this Hermit card, I should mention that this is the after tarot. So all the cards in this deck are showing like the moment or moments after the original pictures in the original decks. This Hermit has found the answers. This Hermit The snake is representing transformation. It's representing shedding old skin. We're letting go of something that wasn't closed off back in October, and we're finally closing it off now. And then the transformation happens. And then last night when I was looking at this dog, the dog represents our shadow side. And last night when I was looking at this, I was seeing the dog like sniffing the trail. Like, it's like your shadow self is trying to guide the hermit to the answers, because in our shadows, we hold all the answers. Any answer we could ever fucking need in life, we already have it. We're just dumb as humans and think we don't know shit, but we know everything. We just have to remember. So it's like this dog, your shadow side, guides the hermit, brings the light to what needs to be seen, so that way the snake can shed its skin. And why? Oh, well, we've got the devil again. Different deck, but it's the devil. Oh. Hey. In the other deck, if you didn't watch that reading, these two people, they're separate from each other. They're separate from each other, and what I noticed most in that reading was a rose. And it was like the beauty and the darkness. But like I said, these two were separate in this deck. They're not. They've come together. The devil energy is the shit that needs to be tied up, the skin that needs to be shed. It's the past that needs to be let go of. But there's also a soul contract here. A soul contract that the devil has tried to keep apart. Can't keep these two apart anymore. Because when you finally look at what you haven't looked at, when you finally really allow yourself to feel your feelings, understand your feelings, look at your feelings, that's when this transformation happens. That's when you see what you've been seeking. And you let go of the devil energy, and it allows the soul contract to come together. And the soul contract, the reading I did last night, had the Emperor, had the Empress, had the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. Like, all right, let's pull more. Oh. I even talked about this card in the reading I did last night because, again, offline, this card came up for the eclipse. And I was talking about how shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. You want to shoot your shot, so you take this cup of feelings, you pour out all the feelings, and you look at them, and you try to see what it is that's been making you so unhappy, so you can let go of it, so that way you're open to an offer from somewhere else. So you're open to feeling again. We all get disconnected sometimes. Gotta come back from it though. But yeah, shoot your shot. All right, let's see this Four of Pentacles. The Reaper's coming to collect all this devil energy and clear it out. Come in to collect the past. Because you have to let go of things from the past or you can't move forward in the future. It's like our being, not just our physical, but our energetic field around us, it can only allow so much into it before we start getting overwhelmed and we can't think, we can't function, we get depressed, we get frustrated, angry, tired. tired for no reason sometimes, but it's not for no reason. It's because our field is just like, we've been holding on for so much. I'm hearing that Bon Jovi song again. I was channeling it in last night's reading, and I was talking about how back in October, funny enough, I started channeling Bon Jovi. We got to hold on to what we got. It doesn't really matter if we make it or not. We got each other. But you're not going to have each other if you don't let go of the old shit. You got to let go of the other shit and hold on to the right shit. Let go of the baggage. Let go of the devil energy. Let go of the toxic patterns, the karmic cycles. And hold on to new, to adventure, optimism, love, connection. All right, so I love repeat messages. We have the King of Cups. Last night when we had the King of Cups was not pouring out these feelings. He was holding his cup because the King of Cups is emotionally reserved. He's been hurt before, so he holds back until he knows it's safe to connect. And King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Emperor, Empress, it's like divine counterparts are coming together, but they can't come together if you don't let go of the baggage. So that way, it's like in this card, it's like dumping out the old and looking at it. But in this card, this is him sharing his feeling and emotion. There's Empress. Queen of Cups. The Empress is all four queens. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and wait, what's the other one? Fuck. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords. Oh my God. That's interesting that I couldn't remember the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords knows her shit, and she don't take no shit. Yeah. I know why I was forgetting her. It's like you want to let go of the past, but remember what you learned from it. Don't take shit from anyone in the future. Do not continue a karmic cycle by getting involved in a new one with someone else. You have to fully look at the past. Not to dwell on it, but to learn from it. To learn from it. So that way you can let it go and release it. Eight of Pentacles. Gotta let go of all this shit. Gotta let the Reaper take it. It's time to let it. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, of course I'm gonna burp 13 minutes in. So inappropriate. Whatever. You guys burp too. Shut up. Sorry. These pentacles also, they don't just represent money. They don't just represent the physical. They represent the beliefs, your belief systems. And we hold on to those beliefs so tight. We hold on to that programming so tightly. That's why I was saying you have to fully look at what it is you're feeling. Fully look at what it is that you've been ignoring so you can tie up the loose ends. Tie up the loose ends, let go, move on. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Now, normally he's sitting and he's working on a pentacle, but in this deck, he's started to put these pentacles on this structure. He's starting to build a foundation with his creation. But over here, we still have the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles in Tarot is building a solid foundation. It's starting a project. It's collaborating, working together. And then the Five of Pentacles is lonely, lack, left out in the cold. So it's rebuilding a solid foundation after being in this energy of lack, holding on to old shit, not letting anything new in. You have to make room. You have to make room. It's like, all right, picture like a balloon. You're filling it with water, right? You don't want it to pop. So you gotta like turn the water off at some point. Ooh. But then like, I mean, water balloons are supposed to be like this little, like a little thing, but say like you overfill it, you gotta let some of it out so it's like just right, so it does its job, you know. I mean, if it's too big, you throw it, it still splats. But I don't know. I couldn't think of I couldn't think of another analogy right now. Tongue-tied. Putting the conflict down. Five of Wands, they're normally battling. They're normally competing with each other. But this is, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to compete. I don't want to, like, can we, what is it, mutual ground? Find like a mutual ground. Why does it not sound right? I don't know. Anyways. Remember I was saying, you gotta let the old shit out or else there's no room for new shit to come in. And if new shit's trying to come in, it's gonna be overwhelming to you, and then you're gonna push it away and be like, get the fuck out of here. So, let go. Let the Reaper take that shit. Start building a new solid foundation from being left out in the cold, from this energy of lack. Build something, have something, allow yourself to have something. Let down your guard. Stop trying to fight things. Feel your feelings and share them. Be open. Be open. This King of Cups has a hard time being open. But look, he's doing it. If he can do it, you can do it. Oh man, stupid Georgia. Making me self-conscious of my giggles. She's probably not watching anymore. It's like if you're watching a tarot reading and all you're getting out of it is, her giggles are annoying, you shouldn't even be watching tarot readings because you're just an asshole. Like, there were really, really good points in that reading. Like, if you weren't so caught up in being a judgmental douchebag, you would have got something out of it instead of wasting your time and energy complaining about how I laugh and then wasting my time and energy having to read your bullshit. Fuck off. If you don't like my videos, then go watch another one. Don't wait. Please. Like, you want to waste my time and be like, oh, I'm going to make this bitch read it. Well, fine, whatever. But why are you wasting your time? Don't you have better things to do? You know, like, pay attention to your own shit. Look at your feelings. Why is it that you're putting people down? I call it my Georgia giggle now. All right. This Emperor. Emperor. Oh, two cards came out together. King of Swords and the Three of Wands. Oh, we got the Five of Swords at the bottom. Five of Swords is usually like sabotage. It's like a false victory. But this card's kind of giving me like a... It's kind of like, I figured it out, guys! Come back! We don't gotta fight anymore. There's no conflict here. Oh, man. And then I'm gonna pull another card. Oh, and the King of Wands. King of Wands also came out last night. All right, so this Emperor, he's been a-thinking. He's been thinking. Because we got the King of Swords here. I'm just I'm just looking at the birds on these cards. See how it's like the bird, it's like the bird's just landing to like tell him something. It's like the King of Swords, he's not communicating right now. His sword is down. He's thinking. He's being given information. He's being given information. And then see the bird flying off. He's being given information and he's thinking about that information and he's taking it in. And then when he makes a decision, he fully plans on heading out. He fully plans on taking advantage of these opportunities, waiting for his ships to come in, ready to fucking get on them. So it's like he's sending the bird like, captain of the ship, come on, let's go. Come and get me. Come and get me. I'm right here on the edge and I'm ready to go in the water. I'm ready to feel something. I'm ready to start over. I'm ready to go after what it is I want because I allowed the transformation. I paid attention to what it was that I was feeling. I paid attention to, we can become superficial, you know, just surface level. And that's when we become disconnected from ourselves and from other people. And like I was saying in the reading last night, connection is so fucking important. See how he's holding the little, is it a gecko? Little lizard, whatever it is. It represents transformation. Transformation. And he's got a lion on his necklace. The lion represents pride, ego. Transforming the ego. You don't transform the ego, you're not going to be open to new things. Not going to be open to growing. I'm also noticing the little blue flowers growing on the wand. Blue is communication. Growth and communication. I looked at this guy again. I was like, hey guys, I figured it out. Because I've been given a message and I've been thinking I want to move on. Thinking I'm ready for new horizons. Ready to take action. Ready to be the emperor. All right. Judgment. 2 wands. And the Queen of Wands. We have the 7 of Cups at the bottom. 7 of Cups is about having choices. If we don't let go of that shit, let go of the baggage, we're going to make the wrong choice. We're going to hold on to the wrong things. Remember I was saying we can become superficial? Look at him. He's grabbing jewels. It's like, you've got a beautiful woman over here. You've got this fucking angel like coming out of the cup like, ah, and you're all like, I want this superficial bullshit because I want this toxic fucking cycle to stay wrapped around me and squeeze the life out of me. You have to stop being bound by it. Hold it. Look at it. Shed the skin. Shed the skin. Because it's judgment time. Time to go. Time to move on. Time for a new plan. And this, normally the Two of Wands is a man. He's standing on the balcony. He's looking out and he's holding the world in his hand and he's thinking and kind of longing for what's out there. But in this deck, it's not about going out, finding what's out in the world. It's about sharing the world together. I told you, this eclipse in Libra, closing out soul contracts and opening new ones. Well, I can't say opening new ones. Before you come into this life, you have a soul contract. You have a contract with everyone that you get involved with. Now, in life, as a human, we have free will. So we can choose not to get involved with the soul contracts. But then that stays open, waiting till next lifetime. Like karmics. People are like, oh, fucking karmics. Oh, they suck. But you made a soul contract with them before you came into this lifetime because you knew that they were the ones that could teach you what you needed to learn better than anybody. This doesn't feel karmic, though. This isn't karmic. This is... Who sings that song? I don't want to sing it because my throat's so dry. There's like a slowed down version of it, so it sounds like a guy singing in the slowed down version, but the original version, it's a female. What the fuck is her name? I've heard of a love that comes once in a lifetime, and I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine. I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone that you will be mine. The song's called Dandelions, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I mean, it's so weird because it's like you can only see the sides of their faces, but like it's almost, I can almost like feel how they're feeling about each other. It's like they finally found each other. Like, oh God. It's so weird to just like channel things, because now I hear, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. All right, now the Queen of Wands. I mean, we got the King of Wands. King of Wands goes after what he wants. The Queen of Wands attracts what she wants. She feels like she's just waiting for a brighter day. It's been rough. It's been rough. She's waiting for a brighter day. It's coming though. Because like I'm just, it's like I'm focused on two things in this card. The look on her face and the sunflower. Like she just doesn't feel impressed by life at the moment. But she's holding this sunflower. Like, I want to say it's like the sun is blooming. The sun is blooming. The sun is fully illuminating the moon. That's how we have a full moon. The moon is normally in the shadows. The moon is feminine energy. It's the shadow self. Then the sun shines light on the shadow and it illuminates what needs to be seen. And then judgment is here. This is a warning, guys. Look at your shit and deal with it. Or else you're going to walk yourself right into a trap, because it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. Just because you don't deal with it doesn't mean it's going away. It's just going to sit there and fester and be worse the next time this energy is like, look at it, bitch. See how he's trying to just walk away, hold on to his thoughts, not say anything, but he's about to step right in a fucking trap. So Judgment's here. It's like, what are you going to do? What are you trying to create? Trying to create more bad choices? Or are you trying to create this dream come true? Because the Seven of Cups is also about, yeah, it's illusions, but it's also about fantasy. It's cold in here. It's really cold in here right now. My shirt keeps riding up. I'm gonna pull my pants up too. They were going down, hurting my stomach. Seven of Cups is also about fantasy. Now, how do we create fantasies? With our imagination. What do we do with our imagination? We actually manifest with our imagination, because our perception is our reality. So if you don't face your shit and you keep perceiving things from a state of trauma, and trauma doesn't have to be something significantly bad. It could just be, what's her name? Teal Swan. I like how she describes it. She says it's distress without resolve. So you don't have to like be beaten in a relationship. I mean, yes, that is traumatic, but like you could literally just have a relationship where there's fighting that you don't understand. Just like arguments, not even like screaming matches, just simple arguments that you can't make sense of. My brain just went completely blank. Yeah, because you can't make sense of it. It's like you try to figure it out and it's just like, I can't. I can see like a hair sticking out over here on my head and it's annoying me. I try not to get distracted. This is why I usually don't record myself, but I want to start recording myself all the time because, I mean, I want you to feel like someone's talking to you instead of just hands. I want you to feel connected. Connection's important. All right, yeah, so our perception is our reality. So if we don't let go of our shit, then we'll stay in a state of trauma and we'll continue to perceive things, even good things, as negative. And we'll perceive negative things as good opportunities and then get caught up in another karmic fucking cycle. So, Judgment's here. Judgment's here. I'm recording, get out. Bruh. Love you. Normally I pause it. I don't want to accidentally hit the stop button. It's different when it's facing me. So, yeah, when it's facing me, I'm going to be telling people, get out. You guys will see how rude I can be sometimes. Alright, so Two of Wands. Oh, this is awesome. That's awesome. Alright, we've got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Pentacles is abundance. But you don't necessarily have everything yet. It's like... Hold on, we'll get back to that in a second because I'm thinking about this Death card and the Six of Swords. Death is transformation. It's renewal. It's rebirth. That's what happens after this judgment, and you face your shit and you let it go. You're reborn. You're renewed. And then you can have this. Then you can have this. And the Six of Swords is mental clarity. It's getting out of the rough waters to smoother, calmer waters. But in this deck, they're not even in the water anymore. They're getting out of the boat, and they're going to be safe on land. They're going to be grounded. No more rocking the boat. No more rocking the boat. The Nine of Pentacles comes before the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is having everything. The home, the family, the friends, the career. Just everything that makes you feel secure. And I mean, if a home and family isn't that, well, what is it? You know, is it your job? But this, we're not talking about a job here. This has to do with relationships and connections, and this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be like the Two of Wands, like, oh, like having like the world together. It could be your family, you know? We get disconnected from our family. Friends. But to not keep having to explain and make things confusing, I'm just going to talk as if it's like a... Itchy. Huh. Talk as if it is love. Romantic. I don't know. I hate saying romantic. I don't know why. I don't know why, because I'm like a hopeless romantic, so I don't know. Well, probably because romance doesn't really work out too well for me. So now I hear the word, I'm like, it hurts. But I've been looking at my shit. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. I'm open to new. I'm open to new. Even when it hurts. I mean, my whole life is hurt. So, nothing new. It's like there's prosperity here. There's growth. There's so much, but there's just that one thing missing. That one thing missing. And it's being connected. Having a connection. And then you release that shit. You go through the rebirth. You get out of the rough waters with this person, and you can stand on the balcony of your castle and plan how you're going to take over the world together. Don't have to do it alone anymore. All right, Queen of Wands. Just jump right in. Just jump right in. Oh. The way I have the cards set up, the Queen of Wands is right near the King of Wands. And remember I was saying the Queen of Wands is just sitting there. She doesn't feel impressed. She doesn't... It's like she wants something. She's open to attracting it, but she's just not impressed with what's been going on. It's like I'm getting multiple things off this card. It's like nobody fought for her. She like, I'm the Queen of Wands. I'm fiery. I'm passionate. I am the most attractive queen in this deck. And yet, nobody's fighting for me. I have to jump in and fight myself. Fight for myself. But the other thing that I was getting off this energy, off this card, is the King of Wands. is willing to jump in and fight. Willing to take out the competition. Now remember with this Five of Wands, it's like, oh, they don't want to fight, they don't want to compete, they don't want to... It's different competition. This Five of Wands is about not fighting off something new. You don't want to fight off this. You want to fight for it. And that's what I mean about taking out the competition. Just fucking diving in. Because if this King of Wands wants this Queen of Wands, that's what's going to impress her. That's what's going to light her the fuck up. That's what's going to get her to get up off that throne and say hi. Now, the Emperor, like I was explaining the Queens earlier, the Emperor is all four kings. He's the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the King of Swords. He embodies all of them. But when he wants to go after what he wants, he lets his King of Wands energy come to the forefront and operate. All right, now, what I had pulled to clarify the Queen of Wands was the Nine of Pentacles that we had. It's like, yeah, I've got, like, almost everything. Like, I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. Like, there's so much abundance here. But I don't have my 10th pentacle. I don't have everything yet. I don't have my Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is gentle and kind. He's sweet. He's caring. It's like he's ready for love. I mean, but he does get a little shy. The Knight of Cups is known for being the secret admirer, you know, kind of just like waiting and watching before making a move. He's ready to drink it down, this cup of love. I like that. That feels nice. All right, we're at 43 minutes, so I'm going to wrap up this reading. I do plan on doing mini readings for each sign. It's going to take me a few days, so bear with me. I meant to have all this done before the full moon even came, but I've been feeling this full moon energy for weeks now, and I keep seeing it's annoying. I've been feeling this energy for weeks now. I've been feeling it since the new moon. The energy was like, ugh, right after the new moon. So I've been looking at my shit, and I've been releasing shit. I know other people have been too, because I know a lot of people were talking about, oh, the energy's crazy, the energy's crazy. It's like we're all feeling this eclipse coming, guys. And it's closing out cycles. It's trying to tie up loose ends. Loose ends from months ago, even years. But the energy was really the thing that needed to really be closed out, that's been lingering since the end of last year, is finally going to close out if you take the opportunity to do it. All right, guys, so please comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, and like, share, subscribe, and good luck.